Whew. All right, we just landed at the Vernal airport. There's Juan Jr. back there, and there's Juan Sr. with a little bit of a red face because we're already in the sun here. We actually, on the flight into Vernal, we met somebody who says he shoots with Expedition Bigfoot. He actually gave us some good places we could go backpacking, although we're going to do Uinta Highline. But hey, you never know who you're going to fly, who you're going to run into flying into a tiny airport town like this. Expedition Bigfoot. I've never watched it, so I'm going to go and look at it tonight on YouTube and see if I can find the guy, see if he was telling us the truth. I'm sure he was. Expedition Bigfoot. I feel like I met a celebrity.
Yeah, right.
All right, well, we got our backpacks on our back because we just got off the plane. Got a little bit of a suitcase here, and we're going to head back to the hotel now. Hotel's coming to pick us up probably in a couple more minutes later. All right, we made it to our hotel. We are literally staying at the Clint Eastwood, in the Clint Eastwood suite. The man with the guns, Clint Eastwood. It's pretty nice. It's got a couch. This is really an upgrade for backpackers, I'm telling you. We got a couch, you got like a loungy place, you got a loungy bed. I didn't even check out the bathroom yet. It's probably pretty awesome, but anyway. We are staying at the Antlers Inn in Vernal, which had some bad reviews, but this room is really nice. So we must have got lucky and got one of the remodel ones. I mean, this is actually really nice. So I don't even know how to react to that. We're gonna sit down on the couch. We're gonna go get some food, unpack a little gear, and call it a day. So I'll talk to you tomorrow when we do our resupply. This is day like -3, and then the next day gonna be -2, then the next day is -1. No, we're gonna call this -2 today. Then tomorrow's -1 when we do our supplies and so forth and our packing of the food, go and buy that. And then we'll have 0 when we go to the trailhead because we're staying at the trailhead overnight just to get acclimated. So there's that. All right, we're gonna go check out the dinosaur town. Vernal's known for its dinosaurs. We'll show you around a little bit. All right, we're in Vernal for day 2, which is really day -1 because we're gonna call day at the trailhead day 0. And we just got done eating over here. We stayed at the Antlers Hotel, which is not like a 5-star rating place, but it was good enough. And it was awesome. People were really friendly. And then we also get free breakfast over here, the breakfast buffet every morning. When we stay there, it's right next to the hotel, so it's perfect. So we stayed at Antlers. And then over here, which I'll show you a picture of, we actually went to this place for Americanos, and it was called the Shivers and Shakes. And like I said, I'll show you a little panel of that. That's a great place to get coffee in town. Now we're actually going to be headed to the Walmart and then to Basin Sports, which is really, Basin Sports is next to the hotel. Walmart's about 1.8 miles away. So we got our breakfast, we got a coffee. I'm going to walk right past the coffee place. So right there it is. They got a dinosaur out front, little shack. And then over here on this side is Basin Sports. See the mural, Basin Sports. So we'll end up there to get our fishing licenses and to buy canisters and a couple other things we need for the trip. But right now we're going 1.8 miles away from the hotel to Walmart Supercenter to get some food for the 8 days on the trail. So it's a pretty good town. If you're gonna do the Uinta Highline from east to west, this is a great town to come into and start at because it's small and you can get a lot done here. There are restaurants around, some pretty good ones, and some things to do. Lots of dinosaurs. This is like the dinosaur capital of the United States, I believe. So at any rate, that is the lowdown on Vernal, and a great place if you're gonna hike you went to Highline. There's my son behind me. We got our backpacks on because we're gonna put food in there later. Hey, backpackers, they love dinosaurs here. Look, we got a 7-Eleven and a 7-Eleven dinosaur in Vernal. That's crazy. All right, talk to you later. We like these dinosaurs so much, we're gonna give you a dinosaur montage. How about that? Where'd my son go? He's wandering off. Oh, there he is, coming out. All right, dino montage coming up. Facebook friends, we're going to give you a little treat here, our video. We are about ready to blast off, get a ride over to the trailhead. We spent yesterday getting food. We walked 4 miles round trip. It loaded down both of our packs with all the food to bring back to repackage and get it into smaller, kind of containers or packages to be able to take it on trail. Literally, if you look at a pack right there, that's my son's pack. Less than half of that pack is just gear. We only have about 13-pound base weights, and so that means that's probably about half the pack. The rest of the pack is 8 days of food. We're carrying about 1/2 pound of food per day, 1 1/4, 1/2 pounds per day, about 2,700 calories per day. Still running a deficit, so we're going to be a little bit leaner and meaner when we get done in 8 days from now, but there's no way to resupply out there. You got to carry the straight 8 days. We're going to be heading to the trail now, or later today. We'll likely stay there overnight to acclimate to the altitude, and then push up a little bit higher in altitude the next day, like around 10,000 feet. And then the next day, crest over 10,000 feet, and then we'll go as high as 13,500 on the trip. Should be pretty cool. But these packs are a little heavier than we're used to. I mean, we've carried big packs with bear cans in the Sierra. So, I mean, we've carried 30, 35-pound packs. But, man, I will rather avoid it. But anyway, my pack's a little bit heavy. It's not unmanageable, and his pack is a little bit heavy too. They're probably around 30 pounds or so. But go ahead, man. We're gonna have the young guy show you how you get it up on your back here. So I don't think it's gonna be that bad. Show us. Oh man, it's nothing. 30 pounds is nothing. We're actually staying. This is the cool part. We're actually staying in the Clint Eastwood suite, and I want to show you here. Like literally Clint Eastwood pillows, and it's like this Western thing in Utah. It's a pretty cool room. We're staying at the Antlers Inn. I wouldn't call it a 5-star hotel, but for a couple guys who are going to be sleeping in tents for the next eight days, it's not that bad. And so we're getting ready to head for lunch now. And then we'll get our pickup, and then we'll be on our way. And we will talk to you when we get done, because we're totally off grid for 8 days. Later, folks. Bye. Hey, backpackers. Recap of day 0. My son and I, at kind of a half mile into the Uinta Highline Trail. We're just here at the trailhead, on the east trailhead, just kind of getting some acclimation, and we'll go up to about 9,500 tomorrow. And then after that, we'll charge up over 10,000 and higher. But we're going to kind of take our time getting up to 10,000 feet. We feel really good right now. Got camp here, got our packs, got the Durston X Dome. 3 major dilemmas today. I got new Z-Packs camp shoes. They're awesome, but I stepped on the only pokey thing here that could have went up through. It's like a really sharp root. Not the shoes' fault, because they are foam bottoms, and you know that. But man, that's a bummer. Number 2, I got a hole in my darn tough socks that I'm wearing for the first time. How does that even happen? And guess what? The third thing that happened, a piece of dry grass literally poked through a pinhole in the Durston X Dome today. Was able to patch it, so all was good. But man, this is day 0. We haven't really even hiked a whole mile on the trail yet, and my gear's breaking down. This is nuts. We're having a good time though. No big deal. We'll make it to the end. No big deal. Later. Just came across this big meadow, and this cairn wasn't quite up to par, so we got the finishing touches on it. Good job, buddy. So people can see, because it's really hard to navigate across these big wide valleys, and then big wide meadows, and then find these cairns that show you the right trail to go forward. And here's the trail. Hey backpackers, day 1 on the Uinta Highline. We're at what's the name of this lake again? I can't remember. I don't know. It's only 5.5 miles into the trail. We came here because we stayed at the trailhead to acclimate. We're moving here. This is about 9,600 feet. And then we will go ahead and head up the trail a little bit farther. There's a creek up there, and we're going to go ahead and camp there and you know, soak up some of the scenery. We got here at like 9:30 in the morning, so we only came like 5.5 miles. We made a good time in this. Very steep. Whew. We still averaged like 2 miles per hour. That wasn't bad considering how steep it was. Anyway, backpackers. I won't say it's the end of day one, true day one. Maybe we'll come back to you and show you some videos. Hey, backpackers. This is day 2. We're going to do a little bit overnight, like 19, almost 20 miles today. So we made it here really quick. This is like 10 miles in. And so we made it here really quick. And so we're enjoying ourselves at this spring in the middle of nowhere, literally in the middle of this park. There's not much water sources. We found out about this through somebody, a local person. And so we just kind of found our way down here through the meadow and found this nice fresh spring just coming right out of the ground. We're enjoying some fresh spring water, filtering it, of course. And then we're going to push on for the last half of the day and finish out our 19 plus mile day. This park is beautiful. Take a look. Hey backpackers, welcome to another edition of Backpacking Cribs. I'm inside the Durston. Love it. You can open up everything fully from end to end. You can push the screens out of the way. And look what you can do. You can cook your dinner when it's raining. The thunderstorms have been rolling in. We're in the Uinta Highline. Yeah, you know that because you're watching the video. There's my son over there. He is like the cook of all times. Well, we're gonna get back to cooking. And look, I can actually get on my knees and stand up, but I'm really short too. So anyway, we got lots of storage space in here. This is not a review, but I'm just telling you, this thing sets up quick. We had rain starting to hit the ground, cold rain, lots of wind. Put down it was 2 of us, right? Put down the body of the tent with the inner already in it. And I think we were up in about 5 minutes. Not too bad. Let's take a look at what he's cooking.
Coffee and ramen. Hey, hickory smoked tuna too.
Oh boy, that smells great.
Yeah.
In the tent. Love it. Plenty of room to cook. Not advised though. Hey backpackers, this is the end of the second day. We did just short of 20 miles. We are obviously on the Uinta Highline, and we got a bit of a storm going here. We got the Durston X Dome, and we got it reinforced with my trekking poles. It's designed to do that. It's holding up so far in the wind, but it's coming down, and at times we've got some lightning passing through. So. Yep. I think we've got it situated pretty good, but we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we'll do something in the morning so you know we survived. Later, backpackers. All right, backpackers. Beginning of day 4, we're about an hour into the hike. See my son behind, dirt shirt. It's his trail name. My newly anointed trail name is No Backup. But at any rate, we're in a beautiful meadow right now. It's incredible. Going to do some downhill. This is the beginning of day 4. Got about 12 and a half miles on the agenda to do. Should be a pretty difficult day. We're gonna go over this mountain range right here today at about the halfway point. So we're gonna be doing some uphill pretty soon. Whew, that's gonna be a big uphill. Anyway, I had some fun yesterday. Lots of sleet, rain, weather, temperatures dropping down into the 30s. Last night into freezing. So we got weather all over the place. It's usually about 60 or 70 during the days or so. But anyway, I'm gonna show you some stuff now. Stop talking. Later, backpackers. All right, backpackers, a little snack break at North Pole Pass. Yeah, that's the pass behind us. Now that is what's known as a false summit, because that's just a little pile of rocks, a hill. Behind that in the distance is a big pass with snow on it. And so that's where we're gonna go. And over here is a big old storm. Every time we've gone over a pass, we went over a pass the other day, it was snow covered, so we had to use our micro spikes. Every day we've gone over a pass, a storm has rolled in on us and we have had to climb that pass in a storm. Go figure. That's how backpacking is, and we're loving every minute of it.
Yep.
Especially that guy right there. No, he hates it. I always have to pep talk him.
I love the weather.
Later, backpackers. Hey backpackers, even at the top of what's called North Pole Pass, we're not quite at the top, but look at this beautiful flowers. We've been getting photos the whole way up, all these wildflowers. They're everywhere, different colors, everything. This is awesome. And up there someplace is the actual summit of North Pole Pass, up there someplace. Go ahead and paint up.
Oh, he shook it.
Oh,
Shook it.
video on.
Oh,
Got
no.
off.
Oh, no.
Second one that got off. Oh man, that was a brookie?
Yeah.
I saw some orange sides on
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Second one that shook it. Oh, man. Look at the color. Look at the color on that. Beautiful.
Rookie. Nice. All right. First catching you with the Highline. Highline, not Highland. Highline. Nice job, buddy. Hey backpackers, I just want to show you how lovely the Uinta Highline is. That's the trail. Looks like a Pennsylvania trail. They just pile a bunch of rocks and let you walk on them. Very nice. It's been this way, I'd say, for at least a half a mile. It's pretty cool. We've walked on a lot of rock today. Later. Day 5, and we are on approach to Anderson Pass. We're going over that mountain range. Uh-oh. Hey backpackers, end of day 5. We're over halfway. We've got 3 more days left. Little recap. We went over, what pass was it today?
Lambert.
No, it wasn't Lambert.
What was it?
We have no idea what pass. We're just walking.
We don't know where we are.
We're just walking. We're not very informative. You can tell it's actually hailing right now. It's slowing down a little bit. We got some storms coming in. It's about 5:15 in the afternoon. We expect more storms. We are cooking some gourmet meals inside the vestibule of our tent. I'm harping on my son not to burn up my vestibule. Anyway, that'll be it for today. Good fun. Hey backpackers, day 6 on the Uinta Highline Trail. We've gotten a few miles already this morning. Rained, sleeted, wind blowing all night long pretty much. Pretty crazy. We're sitting right now on the top of Tungsten Pass looking out over this valley here, and we are headed over Porcupine Pass, which has a little dot of snow. You can see it over here across this big, wide kind of plateau. And that'll be 12,500 feet?
12,300 about.
12,300 feet. We'll go over there. So got to go across this high mountain kind of expanse here. What are these things called again, Juan?
Valley?
Yeah, whatever. Valley. Oh, getting technical. Valley. There's another name for them. So we're going across this valley, okay, and going up over that pass. It's over 12,000 feet. So catch you on the other side. We are at the top of Porcupine Pass. And that is amazing basin. All right, backpackers, 12,200 feet, Porcupine Pass. We are at the top, overlooking some, I guess that's pretty nice scenery right there. Well worth it. We actually did 2 passes today. What was the first one today we did? Tungsten Pass, and then we did Porcupine today. It's only 10:30 in the morning. We got started about 7. Yeah. So we've been hauling pretty good. We really want to get some fishing in at the end of the day. That's our motivation. All right, backpackers, later. Hey, we just want to be friends. We're just walking on a trail. This is where we came from as we came up Red Knob Pass, that huge basin down there. And we're heading to Dead Horse Pass next. Okay, backpackers, we just got over Red Knob Pass, came down the other side, and it is pretty sketchy. If you see the knob up there, we came across that whole piece there. From left to right, what's above my head, and then down in the saddle and down here. It was, let's just say, a little sketchy, a little steep, because you can see there's things called cliffs there. And so you're literally just walking across on the trail right above those cliffs. So you don't want to make the wrong move. It was definitely a bit of a harrowing experience, but worth it, because we've only got 1 more day to go. And we've completed the Uinta Highline Trail. So we are on target, on schedule. I think I'm looking at the next pass, Dead Horse Pass. We've got to go over now, and then we're home free. All right, folks, have a good day. All right, backpackers, this is the last day. We've only got 10 miles. We've already completed, I think, 1.5 miles of that 10 miles. Got my backpack here. We're taking a little break before we go. up there to Rocky Sea Pass. Says it's dangerous to livestock, pack animals, and backpackers, apparently. Nah, just kidding. So you see my sons over there getting ready too. It's probably gonna be an easy one. It's only like about 500-foot climb, so we'll see what happens. See you on the other side. What do you think about the last day? What are your thoughts?
It's a beautiful morning, calm. I'm happy to see that the pass doesn't look too terrible. Looks all right. I think it's gonna be a good day.
He was traumatized by a dead horse pass yesterday.
Yeah, that was awful. Dead horse pass is absolutely terrible. No kidding. It's dangerous. Very dangerous.
All right, let's get up this thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, backpackers, last pass, Rocky Sea Pass, last of the trip. We've got about 8 miles to go to finish the Uinta Highline.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not too shabby. Should be out of this place by 2 o'clock today. Our ride's coming around 2, taking us back to Vernal, and we'll be having a good time eating town food and maybe even enjoying a good cigar or something like that. It's been an awesome journey, but it's not over yet. We got a little bit more to go. Hey backpackers, this is one Backpacks. We just finished the Uinta Highline. I just got it done. Finished it in 8 days, 105 miles long. There's one up there doing whatever he's doing, with his cell phone. As we're sitting here on the rock waiting for our shuttle, which will be here in about an hour or so, which is perfect for us. We actually came out a little bit earlier than we thought. Our last day was like 10.9 miles, and we did that by noontime pretty easily. And so we're here just kind of relaxing and soaking up the sights and waiting for a shuttle. And tonight will be dinner in Vernal, breakfast in Vernal tomorrow, lunch in Vernal tomorrow, dinner in Vernal tomorrow, then we're flying out. So we've got 1 day in Vernal to have a great time. We had a really good time. It was an awesome hike.